Hello, my name is Scott Minnick, and I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Wakefield, Virginia. The National Hurricane Center has released their 2015 Atlantic Hurricane Outlook for this hurricane season. We'll take a quick look at the outlook and what we can expect this hurricane season. The National Hurricane Center calls for another season of below normal hurricane activity with a 70% likelihood. There is only a 20% chance of a near normal season and a mere 10% chance for above normal activity. The Hurricane Center projects 6 to 11 named storms, with 3 to 6 of those named storms becoming a hurricane and 0 to 2 becoming major hurricanes. This outlook includes Ana, which impacted the region earlier this month. So what exactly does normal mean? Well, let's take a look. Based on the 1981 to 2010 tropical cyclone average, normal refers to a season that has 12 named storms. Of those 12 storms, 6 are hurricanes and 3 become major hurricanes. The mean number of tropical storms during a below normal year is 6.7, the mean number of hurricanes is 3.3, and the mean number of major hurricanes is 1. For more information, please refer to the link at the bottom of the screen. Please keep in mind that while the outlook is for below normal activity, there is no correlation between the number of storms and the impact to the United States. To emphasize that point, we'll take a quick look at 1972 and 1992. Both were El Nino years. The 1972 season saw 7 named storms, one of which was Hurricane Agnes. Up to that time, Hurricane Agnes was the costliest hurricane to hit the U.S. Agnes caused $2.1 billion in damage, not adjusted for inflation. The 1992 season was also an El Nino year, with only 7 named storms. Unfortunately, one of those storms was Hurricane Andrew. Andrew caused $26.5 billion in damage and was the costliest hurricane to hit the U.S. at that time. On the contrary, the 2010 hurricane season was very active. The La Nina season produced a whopping 19 named storms. However, no hurricanes made landfall in the United States. Tropical Storm Bonnie made landfall in southern Florida, with the remnants reaching Louisiana. Tropical Storm Hermine made landfall just south of Brownsville, Texas. These are great examples that show there is no correlation between below normal hurricane activity and U.S. impacts. Below normal seasons can still produce catastrophic impacts to communities. Please do not become complacent and make sure you are prepared. Visit hurricanes.gov/prepare for more information. So what factors contributed to the below normal prediction? The biggest player this season is El Nino. During El Nino summers, increased upper-level westerly winds lead to higher than average vertical wind shear and reduced hurricane activity across the tropical North Atlantic. Hurricanes cannot form if vertical wind shear is high. Nino 3.4 represents the section of the western Pacific Ocean that we look at sea surface temperature anomalies to determine El Nino versus La Nina. The upper left image is the observation from the Nino 3.4 region. El Nino is represented by a 3-month average sea surface temperature anomaly greater than 0.5 degrees Celsius. The forecast, provided here by the International Research Institute for Climate and Society, calls for continuing El Nino conditions through the upcoming hurricane season. There is some uncertainty as to how strong El Nino will become, as it is expected to continue to strengthen during the peak tropical development time. If El Nino becomes moderate or even strong, this would be a bigger limiting factor on tropical cyclone development. In addition to El Nino, sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic hurricane development region have a drastic impact on the outlook. Temperatures in this region are currently slightly below normal. Warm waters are needed to support storm development. However, there are several signs indicating that water temperatures will remain around normal. The first is El Nino. El Nino suggests that a significant warming of the development region is unlikely this season. The next is that the dynamical models predict sea surface temperatures to be near average through the season. So in summary, there is a high likelihood of below normal tropical activity this hurricane season. This is due to El Nino, which could become moderate or even strong during the peak of the hurricane season. Sea surface temperatures are also near normal, which will have an impact on hurricane development. But remember, while we are calling for below normal activity, it is best to always be prepared, as it only takes one storm, like we saw last year with Hurricane Arthur. I have also included some helpful links for more hurricane information. Thanks for viewing, and be sure to check out our website for more information.